Sixers fans, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Lawrence Arnell, and this is Sixers City, where we talk 76ers losses. I mean basketball. No, I have nothing to say about the Sixers being 0-2 at this point. I mean, I don't know if any of us really expected anything different at this point. Shout out to Maxey doing his level best to carry this team, but we already know that in a league where if you only have one star playing, you can pretty much chalk that up. It really doesn't matter who you're playing against. If you send one star level player out to try to carry a squad, we watched it last season, and we're watching it again right now. The first two games of this season, unfortunately, Maxey is not quite able to carry the load on his own. We did take that L. We dropped an L by 8 points to the Toronto Raptors, who actually were not playing a whole bunch of star level guys themselves. I mean, if we're keeping it 100, they were playing like their third stringers too. We managed to bring it back to 8 points before it was all said and done, but an L is an L any day of the week. Big shout out to Kelly Oubre Jr. Because he showed up to play. Quite frankly, he actually was our leading scorer. Got the stats here from the Sixers Raptors final. Kelly Oubre Jr. with 28 points. Tyrese Maxey behind him with 24 points. Tyrese shots just not falling like it would, like we would like it to be. Quite frankly, with Joel Embiid and Paul George out, Tyrese Maxey is the focal point for defenses, and he's going to be defended like a star player because he is a star player, and that's a fair assessment. And I think we're getting fair results from Tyrese's as a performer when being targeted by defenses as a primary threat. Kyle Lowry, 14 points. Eric Gordon with 8 and Gershon Yabusele with 9. I think we got Andre Drummond had 11 points. 11 points, 9 boards. I mean, you can't really ask for much more from some of these guys. They are doing exactly what they were brought here to do, especially like an Andre Drummond and a Gershon Yabusele. They're doing what they were brought here to do. I think Nick Nurse is going to have to make some sort of adjustments. Caleb Martin, where's Caleb Martin's numbers at? Caleb Martin had 11 points. KJ Martin, 2. Might be time for a switch up, Nick Nurse. Now, I'm no basketball genius. I'm no NBA head coach, former champion, but I don't know if you keep starting KJ Martin over Caleb Martin. I don't know if we're doing that just to keep, KJ Martin's trade value up later on. I think the idea that we are trying to boost KJ Martin's trade value so that we might be able to make a move with him later on in the season. I don't know if that's the way we want to go. But looking forward to today's game this afternoon. The Sixers are playing the Pacers. I was really hoping we would have Paul George back for this game. As a former Pacer, it would be nice to see him play in our first game against his former team with him as a member of the Sixers. But unfortunately, from Sam DiGiovanni, the Sixers versus Pacers injury report is out, and it lists Joel Embiid and Paul George as out. Caleb Martin not listed anymore. I guess Caleb Martin was on the injury report at some point. For Indiana, James Wiseman is out. Tristan Newton is questionable. So again, Tyrese Maxey, our lone all-star, is going to be the first, second, and third option for this upcoming game. Looks like Caleb Martin will play. It'd be nice to know that Nick Nurse is reassessing the KJ Martin experiment. I don't know that KJ Martin is our starting small forward. I think we're going to have to make some sort of adjustment at that position at some point. But looking forward to this game against the Pacers. It's unfortunate that we are starting the season at such a low point, but we know that we've been saying all off season that our health is going to be the main deciding factor in whether or not these guys are able to be successful. And we are seeing that in spades. A team that has not had an opportunity to gel, a team that has not had the opportunity to play with its main star, and leaving our rising star to carry the load as much as absolutely possible for himself. Again, I'm going to say it 100 times. Shout out to Andre Drummond. Shout out to Kelly Oubre Jr. These guys are doing what they are supposed to be doing. Kelly Oubre Jr. dropped 28 against the Raptors. If you got Kelly Oubre Jr. dropping 28 and Tyrese Maxey dropping 24, if you had another guy out there dropping 25 to 30, chances are you got to win. Unfortunately, the Sixers don't have another 28 to 30 point scorer available right now. The two guys who could be doing that, one of them pretended to be okay. The other one got hurt because he couldn't find the floor while he was trying to step backwards. And we are where we are right now. Shout out to the Sixers and the best of luck against the Pacers tonight. Best of luck to Tyrese Maxey. I'm praying, brother, that your shot starts falling like we all know it can. And Kelly Oubre Jr., keep up the good work. Andre Drummond, keep up the good work. Gershon Yabusele, speed up the three-point shot and keep making steals. Bro, had 3 steals the other night. Like that's dope. Gershon Yabusele is doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's playing defense. He's actually got instincts that I don't know anybody anticipated or ever spoke of coming back into the league. So shout out to Gershon Yabusele for a valiant effort as well. Peace to the Sixers. Nick Nurse, get KJ Martin out of the starting lineup, and let's see if we can't do something a little bit different this time around, okay? That's just from me to you. That's my level of basketball genius says I've seen enough KJ Martin in the starting lineup. I think that's enough. All right. But shout out to y'all. Thanks for checking in. Yes, we are once again reporting from Corinthian Leather Studios. All right. Just trying to make sure we get this content out to y'all, and y'all can like the channel, sub to the channel, like the video, feel free to share the video, and I'll holler at y'all after the game. In the meantime, do yourself a favor, get close to God, and whatever you do good first. All right? Peace.